I got brought up by my mum to be a gentleman. I was brought up to buy flowers, buy the meal, don't ever let her pay, don't ever let her carry her bag, open her door. So at school, as a teenager, I got mauled by women for being that way. You know, I got walked all over.
Yeah.
They liked me. They thought I was a nice guy. But I was the one holding their bag while they got with that guy. It didn't translate, and I knew as a guy, as a teenager, something wasn't clicking. And something about what I'd been taught about attraction by my mum, who taught me to treat every woman like a princess.
Yeah.
Something about that advice wasn't translating and wasn't working. Now, when I started hearing from these books written for women, if he likes you, he's already talking to you. I looked at that and I thought, God, I'm not a loser. I'm not someone who's got everything going wrong in their life and is like, you know, oh, that's why he hasn't got the confidence. No, I was like a guy who had some great things going for him, and yet still, I would look over there and go, no way. I was terrified. The idea of walking up to a woman and saying, I like you, or I think you're cute, terrifying. You know, I started to say to women, listen, firstly, even the guys you want are nervous about coming over to you. So you might have to do a little more to make this a possibility. So that's the psychology, when done in the direction of man to woman, is much more powerful, because men have these two instincts, provide and protect. But some of these instincts are kind of hardwired, right? What we're doing with a lot of our better nature is overcoming certain programming.
Women all over the internet, as well as most studies examining mate preferences, report that they're attracted to nice guys or find nice guys appealing and would want to be with nice guys. Determining the truth behind these desires reveals a completely different picture, with most nice guys ending up in the friend zone as more women are picking chads.
Why does the friend zone exist?
For losers who are meant to be there.
Are you guys in a relationship?
No.
Oh. You say yeah, you say no.
We are not in a relationship, no.
Would you say he's in the friend zone?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Oh, you do have a
Yes,
boyfriend?
not him.
Women involved in mate preference studies constantly report that niceness, as defined along the domains of sensitive, kind, and agreeable, is something they would want in a partner. Other studies report variations in mate preferences based on context. When considering long-term relationships, women report the least likelihood of compromising on agreeableness, which is also presented as niceness, as they always rank it higher than physical attractiveness. As it pertains to short-term relationships, hookup culture if you may, then, women rank physical attractiveness higher than niceness. Simply put, women want to sleep with your typical bad guys, the macho jerk, and marry the nice guys.
Nice guys or bad boys?
Nice guys.
Nice guys.
Bad boys.
Bad boys. Nice guys.
Bad boys with nice manners.
Probably nice guys, I'd say.
Nice guys.
Nice. Nice guys. Nice guys to marry, bad boys to date.
Men and women report that they would want their romantic partners to score higher than casual sexual partners in interpersonal skills and responsiveness, that is, friendliness and attentive to needs, while they want their casual hookups to be hotter. Otherwise put, men and women place greater importance on sexual appeal-related attributes on short-term partners, while they focus on social appeal when it comes to long-term partners. Some sources report greater discrepancy between self-perceptions and behavior, especially among women. Both men and women report physical attractiveness manipulation as the most important factor when it comes to predicting desirability ratings. Men indicate physical attractiveness as the most important characteristic in desirability ratings, while women indicated commitment level as the most important aspect of desirability, while in fact, their behavior reports commitment as one of the least factors when it comes to partner desirability. Baseline being, women's self-reports do not match their actual choices owing to things such as impression management, which is interestingly rooted in socialization. For instance, men are known and socially accepted to be visual creatures, a phenomenon that might inform the willingness to report physical attractiveness as important when it comes to mate preference or selection. Women are not known to value physical attractiveness, or at least, rank it up there when it comes to mate selection. As such, women would easily report relationship commitment as the most important in partner selection, but they constantly choose the physically attractive guys.
Do you want to know why good girls are attracted to bad boys? If you've gotten yourself in trouble by being attracted to bad boys, or maybe you're a bad boy and you want to attract good girls, or maybe you're a nice guy who wants to attract good girls and you think that nice guys finish last, well, it's important to understand one very important element of this. We tend to be attracted to qualities that we and ourselves repress. So if I'm a good girl and I'm repressing my bad girl qualities, I'm more likely to be attracted to a bad boy. So if you're a guy watching this and your primary goal is to have good girls be attracted to you and you think nice guys finish last and you want to attract the good girl who is going after the bad boy, then you might want to think about cultivating more of the bad boy qualities within yourself. But here's the thing about those bad boy qualities. It's not the things that will actually get you into trouble and potentially ruin your life that women are attracted to. Women are attracted to what Karen Brody calls in her book, Open Her, dark night energy, night with a K. This is the energy of the man who is willing to push the edges, push the boundaries. This man isn't afraid to do something a little bit dangerous. But you really can determine what that means for you. You don't have to break the law or do something stupid. Do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. Do something that's a little bit crazy, that's a little bit out there. Get outside your comfort zone. The other element of bad boy energy that women really want is the warrior energy. So the warrior energy is all about being willing to say no. It's all about fighting for what you believe in. It's not about aggression. It's not about violence. It's about having conviction and being willing to say no when it's uncomfortable, to set boundaries, to stand up, to put a woman in her place when she's getting out of hand. Putting a woman in her place is something as simple as if she's overly criticizing you, instead of just sitting there and taking the criticism or apologizing, say, hey, I hear that you would like some things to be different, but the way that you're talking to me right now is not going to get you what you want. It's really about having a strong sense of your own center and not allowing her to knock you off of it. Because women are looking for safety, okay? Before you send me comments about how women like to play games, women need to check and make sure that things are safe. She needs to know that she can trust you to hold her center. I equate this to walking up to a lake that you've never been to, you see a rope swing. Any sane person is going to tug on that rope swing before they swing out over the lake. And women, if you find yourself going after the bad boy and getting yourself into trouble, this may actually mean that it's time to cultivate these qualities within yourself.
According to psychology experts, if you are attracted to typical bad boys or bad girls energy, attraction to individuals exuding the quintessential bad boy or bad girl energy can speak volumes about your own inclinations and desires. It may suggest that you crave excitement, adventure, and a hint of rebellion. You might be drawn to their confidence, assertiveness, and independent nature. According to psychologist Dr. Madeleine Fugere, however, it's essential to reflect on whether this attraction stems from a healthy appreciation of these qualities or a subconscious need to fix or rehabilitate others. Dr. Fugere explains that these relationships seldom work out long term and may just be a means for us to express our repressed desires for freedom, rebelliousness, and excitement. Being attracted to partners who are less attracted to you can stem from low self-esteem, fear of intimacy, or anxious attachment. Psychologist Helen Fisher's study revealed that rejection can increase someone's attractiveness to us. However, this often arises from an unhealthy belief that we're undeserving of love, leading us to pursue unattainable partners. This pattern can result in imbalanced relationships, where emotional investment is lopsided. Understanding this empowers us to cultivate self-worth, recognize our value, and seek relationships where we're genuinely appreciated and reciprocated.
The complexities in female choice are constantly being reinforced by the normalization of cuckoldry in modern societies. More and more women sleep and reproduce with the macho jerks, then get married to the nice guys who help them raise their offspring with the hopes that these women will also have their children someday. Women report preferring nice guys when it comes to long-term partners or platonic friends, while the macho jerks take the lead when it comes to one-night stands and hookups.
Within that year he pursued you, what made you not want him? I thought he was too nice. I thought I would walk all over him, and I was going...
I thought he was too nice.
She thought wrong.
Oh, I did. I thought wrong.
I don't know what it is. There is this thought out there, this desire out there. I want me a soldier. I want me a hard dude. I want me this and that and the other thing. And those are the worst guys to get because they're not nice to you. And you get a nice guy and you're worried like, I don't want him. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? I mean, they always say nice guy finish last. That's because women are foolish.
I agree.
Say there's a woman in a room with 10 men. And all 10 men are telling her how beautiful she is and how amazing she is, and they're lighting her cigarette and buying her drinks and just treating her like gold. Then, all of a sudden, in walks the 11th man. He takes one look at her and says, hey, how you doing? Turns his back on her and starts talking to his boys. That's the guy she wants to be with, the 11th man. Not any of the 10 men who were treating her well all night, but the one guy who couldn't care less. Why? Because for some reason, women don't want nice. They don't want real. They don't want to be treated well. I mean, not at first and sometimes not ever. And I think that's crazy. And I refuse to play that game.